Live by Live has all of your favorite music, and you can listen for free. Whether you hit play on one of our hundreds of curated music stations or create your own custom artist radio station, you'll find the music you love on Live by Live. Visit livexlive.com or search LiveX Live in the App Store or Google Play and listen for free now.
I'm Dick Iuliano.
Virginia is legalizing marijuana next week, but it won't be a free-for-all. I'm Nick Einelli.
In a push for D.C. statehood and voter rights, local leaders gathered in the National Mall to hold a rally. I'm Acacia James.
And D.C. about to feel the heat. 12 midnight.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Tom Foti in Washington. At the building collapse site in South Florida,
confirmed deaths are now at a total of 5.
Miami-Dade Mayor Daniela Levine Cava. More than 150 people remain unaccounted for.
I'm Peter King in Surfside, Florida. This morning, Governor Ron DeSantis spoke about residents living in a sister building built at the same time.
And I know they are considering potentially evacuating them.
The town of Surfside is not ordering a precautionary evacuation. The mayor telling local media that any move right now would be voluntary, but anybody who wants to get out can with FEMA assistance. Some apparently are doing just that. Peter King, CBS News, Surfside, Florida.
Some heat records have been broken today in the Pacific Northwest, but those new records might not last very long as the region deals with a dome of hot air overhead.
Temperatures are set to hit triple digits in Spokane during this Pacific Northwest heat wave. We may even see the hottest days in years.
We want to make sure that there's adequate space for anyone who needs to be able to come cool off. So it's open to anybody in the community.
The city of Spokane is opening multiple cooling centers. Spokesperson Brian Coddington says they knew they had to act quickly, changing the Louvre Carousel multi-purpose room to an air-conditioned public space.
Reporter Morgan Trow of KREM-TV. Portland has already set a new record. Seattle had its second hottest day ever. More weather news. The Chicago area pummeled with some 3.5 inches of rain. And reports of a funnel cloud over Crete, Illinois. The strong storms then moving northwest toward Indiana. While to our south, off the coast of western Mexico, Hurricane Enrique, the first hurricane of the eastern Pacific season, forecasters say it could get stronger, advancing northwestward, potentially causing heavy rainfall onshore. A deadly hot air balloon crash in a major southwest city, Albuquerque, where 5 people in a balloon died when it hit a power line and came down on a city street. Police Chief Harold Medina.
Everybody who is here today and who assisted and risked themselves, I just personally want to say thank you from the Albuquerque Police Department, and I know it's proper to say thank you from the community of Albuquerque.
Near Cleveland, the first formal political rally attended by former President Trump, the main theme not new and not true, that there was fraud in the election that he lost.
What happened on November 3rd was a disgrace. On the evening of November 3rd, the election was over, and then all of a sudden things started closing down all over in certain states, not in other states.
This is CBS News.
Never miss a moment. Top news from WTOP 24/7, 365. Listen on air, on Alexa, and on the WTOP app.
It's Sunday, June 27th, 2021. 78 degrees now in the nation's capital. Good morning, I'm Christopher Cruz. The top local stories we're following at this hour. We have a warning this morning. With the number of carjackings increasing sharply, some rides aren't worth it.
Especially if it involves jacking someone's car. Now, there are efforts to curb this nationwide pandemic-related crime spike. In Prince George's County, a push to prevent carjackings. Now, the numbers spiked last year. This year, a county police spokesperson says they seem to be on the downswing month to month. State's attorney, Aisha Braveboy, says whether carjackings are committed for the thrill of it or out of financial need.
We're here to say, look, we're your partners, we're all neighbors, so if there are needs, we can help you to address those needs, because carjacking, gun violence, that's just not going to be acceptable, and it's not the answer.
In Laurel, Liz Anderson, WTOP News.
A man's been found shot to death in his home in Bethesda. Montgomery County police say 66-year-old Jeffrey Biddle had not reported to work when police checked his home Thursday in the 4600 block of Windsor Lane. The death has been ruled a homicide, but police tell us there are no suspects. There have been several high-profile ransomware attacks in recent months, including one that exposed personal records of D.C. police officers. Now, the Washington Suburban Sanitary Commission says it was the target of a ransomware attack in May.
WSSC says the May 24th computer attack never impacted water services or water quality, but did reach the utility's non-essential business systems. WSSC says it removed the virus hours after it was discovered. The utility says it has alerted federal, state, and local authorities to the attack, and it's conducting its own investigation. WSSC says it will provide credit monitoring and utility theft insurance to any individuals whose personal information was exposed. Dick Iuliano, WTOP News.
5 past the hour now. A Virginia judge had some harsh words for prison officials this week after an inmate died. He said the death could have been avoided.
62-year-old Christopher Lapp died by suicide at the Alexandria Adult Detention Center last month, where he was waiting to be sentenced for several charges, including armed bank robbery. U.S. District Judge T.S. Ellis III ordered that Lapp, an MIT PhD graduate with a history of mental health issues, be treated at a federal prison hospital in North Carolina. Officials there refused, but the judge wasn't notified until after Lapp's death. He placed harsh blame on the prison hospital and officials in Alexandria for not getting Lapp the proper care, adding, quote, Dr. Lapp's suicide is a tragedy we ought not to repeat. Melissa Howell, WTOP News.
Well, a man is now in the hospital with life-threatening injuries after a car crash early Saturday morning. An officer found a silver Mercedes stopped on Rockville Pike around 3:30 in the morning. When the officer pulled up to check on the driver, that driver immediately drove away. The officer later found the car flipped and crashed on Rockville Pike and Veers Mill Road. Coming up after traffic and weather, marijuana is going to be legal next week in marijuana, but it's 12:07.
If you own a commercial building, you're busy running your business. When your paint is fading, peeling, or needs a fresh new coat inside or out, that's CertaPro Painters' business. CertaPro Painters manage every detail worry-free and get your job done on time and on budget. More than 20,000 properties a year are trusted to CertaPro Painters. We make it our business. Go to CertaPro.com to get your project started. That's Certa with a C. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated.
The following is a paid commercial message.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
Donate your car today with 1877 Cars for Kids. We're a recognized 501c3 charity organization, so you'll receive a maximum tax deduction. What's more, you'll receive a vacation voucher of 3 days and 2 nights. Also on the web at carsforkids.com.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Enjoy local voices. Enjoy local opinions, all on one local app. Podcast DC is the new local app with hundreds of DC area podcasts featuring Corner Table Talk with Brad Johnson from Say It Loud Network.
The chairman and CEO of Arc Restaurants.
They say if you love something, set it free. At LifeLock, we say, what a load of bull hockey. All that saving up and paying off debt, and now some identity thief wants to set it free? Crazy talk. LifeLock helps monitor your info and alerts you to potential identity threats. If you become a victim, we'll help fix it. No one can monitor all transactions, but LifeLock helps you keep what's yours. Save up to 25% off your first year at LifeLock.com with promo code LifeLock.
It's Mattress Firm's biggest 4th of July sale ever. Hurry in and get a king bed for the price of a queen or a queen bed for the price of a twin. Plus, get a free adjustable base when you spend just $6.99 on Sealy. Or save $500 on all Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattresses. With our low price guarantee, you can rest assured you'll get the best bed at the best price, only at Mattress Firm. Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.